They say we controversial and we breaking the virtues. Now that we in the game, we in every commercial. Magazine, radio, we stay interviewing. Might hit up Wendy Williams just to ask her, how you doing? I wake up every morning, my face in every blog. Freaky boys, t-shirts, every catalog. They try to bring us down, but we say fuck the press. And all these weak rappers time to take a fucking rest. I'm finna sock it too.
Yeah, we on this hoe. I'm looking at myself right now. Yeah. Nah, I don't see myself.
I'm upset.
I'm upset. How do you think? What do you think about it?
I love that song. You know I'm not
jam.
I gotta listen to it again.
Can't go 50-50 with no help. Huh?
I love it.
Are we on?
That's gonna make me drop. That's gonna make me buy his song. Maybe buy his album actually.
For real?
I started off two weeks in a row singing the song.
Yeah, I ain't care for the other singers like that, but that one.
I gotta check it out.
That nigga said he can't go 50-50 with no help.
Okay, guys, welcome to another episode. We are absolutely on. Welcome to another episode of Opinionated. This is episode 11. I'm Louis Jones.
I'm Mark Hayes.
I'm Michael Devon LeBlanc, man.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. What we would like you to do, we would like you to comment, share, and like this video before we start. Do it right now. Also, what we're going to do, if you have any questions, please comment in the comment section.
God damn it, Louis.
Damn, Louis.
God damn
popular and shit.
God, what are you
going up? Oh, damn, they got an emergency call. What's going on? He don't know how to use his new cellular device.
No, I will have the conversation with you all about this. What's the name right now? What's the name? Oh yeah, we kicking it today. We kicking it today.
I'm confused what's going on.
I gotta block those messages.
Anyways, folks, I got two shows. 162. I got one show 6-2, which is Saturday at High Comedy Club at 7, and then I got one at High Comedy Club on Monday night at 8:30.
Wiveness.
So pull up on your boy.
Just look at me. Well, I'm dropping a single June 8th. Get to know ya. We've been putting it everywhere, baby.
June 8th.
June 8th. We on it, baby.
I ain't even heard it yet. We supposed to be friends.
Oh yeah, you gonna hear it. You probably have heard it. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe. No, you probably have not heard it.
What the video ready for?
What the video? God damn, y'all! I just said I'm dropping the single. Just support the movement.
Now they dropping videos and singles and shit together.
Yeah, we're working on it.
What's the name?
Louis. God damn.
Okay. Well, I ain't got nothing going on but just school and work, and I ain't got nothing going on whatever. But I'm going to do a casting call for a YouTube web show. So if you are interested in the part in the Los Angeles area or can be in the Los Angeles area come June and July, please DM me ASAP.
Yeah.
But let's start the show.
Speaking of sliding in the DMs, what's your DM rules?
DM rules.
Ain't no rules in the DM.
DM rules.
No,
there is some rules in the DM.
Oh, it's funny, man.
If you shoot your shot in the DM and I decline respectfully, be fucking respectful and leave me the fuck alone.
Okay.
Don't keep pushing.
Maybe when the Me Too movement comes to the LGBT community, everybody.
I'm putting everybody on blast.
Everybody going,
including the whole nigga that tried to fuck me this morning.
Hey, that's living in Hollywood for you. Hey, you can't control.
There's plenty more where that comes from.
They coming. They coming.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Every time I go to 7-Eleven, I'm getting hollered at.
I'm getting hollered at from niggas every day. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with these?
There's a 7-Eleven off of Santa Monica in Hollywood. If you go after 8 o'clock, just full of transgender people, and it's just like very aggressive.
On where?
Off Santa Monica, in Hollywood.
They run the same way.
Huh?
No, he talking about it has to be by Hot and Juicy.
Yeah, by Hot and Juicy.
Hollywood and Santa Monica running the same way.
No, but it is by Hot and Juicy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
like a trend.
Oh, that's the stroll.
That's a stroll.
That's the stroll.
That's for real.
That's
goddamn. They be.
Oh, that's about a recording plant.
They looking for customers. They looking for customers.
Huh?
They looking for customers.
They looking for customers. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, man. Hey, but I mean, they.
Mark said he don't pay. Only time he pay for fish when it come with fries, right?
What? My mind was blown. You saw my mind get blown on camera.
The only time you pay for fish is when they come with fries. Does that make sense?
And tartar sauce.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
I don't want fish. I want pussy.
Never
I'm fucking with you.
Never.
Okay.
But honestly though, like, you know, fish smelling pussy is not good. But go ahead.
But you know, still, everybody DMs late today.
Yep.
Everybody DMs late today.
We're on
I just
season.
got a message. You
We're
got a
on
message earlier.
show 11, and they don't know how to put their
Bro, we
phones
getting famous in
on
this, so that's
vibrate.
why
Ironically, my DM
Wow.
is straight guy.
Your phones are elaborate.
Because you're a professional.
Fact.
You're a professional.
Professional. Whatever. Don't take it.
Yeah, we need you to like.
I just need people to know that I'm loved in these streets.
That's the
you know what I'm
microphone.
saying?
That's the microphone.
Speaking of love,
It is.
let's talk about some hate
That's
that's going on in these streets. I was on my way to Opinionated show today, and I was a witness of a hate crime earlier today. You know what happened? This man Pusha T, the body, the light skinned singing nigga. It's just Pusha T, like that man Tony Baker said, will not be Meek Mill in this situation.
Drake thought he was untouchable.
Drake.
That nigga got touched today.
That nigga got touched and just he got
Jeez.
raped.
It's our generation's ether.
Ooh.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah,
that
that
Drake
boy.
towards our Kendrick Lamar.
Man, Drake is not about to do nothing with Kendrick. Nobody
He
wants to
seems
smoke
like a
with
bully.
Kendrick.
He seems like a bully. He seems like he gonna
Nah,
get
Drake, yeah, he thought he could
You don't
bully
want
Pusha T.
You know what Kendrick after what Pusha just did? I can only imagine what Kendrick.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. God damn, you got ripped to shreds. Man, what else crazy happened?
Kanye West said fuck the youth of Chicago, but he
Man,
went around with his President Trump.
That I feel like
Slavery
that
was a choice.
that was taken out of context.
He said that sound like something the Chicago person
That
would
sounds
say.
like something he said, but you don't know he said this.
He said it.
So, like, you got to know the
said
whole backstory of what happened.
He
So,
did.
basically, he gave Rhymefest Rhymefest is the leader of Donda House. Donda House is a
He's
charity.
the co-founder
Co-founder.
with Kanye West.
Kanye West
With
gave,
Kanye West.
let him run it while Kanye West be Kanye West because he's too busy.
Why
you know,
he not in
to go
Chicago, not doing nothing for Chicago?
I mean-
Over there in Calabasas.
Honestly, Kanye needs to do shit for himself. You see him out here being crazy. Like, he needs some therapy.
Oh, now he crazy this week?
No, he been crazy. He been crazy. Like, I don't know if y'all recall, I brought this up before. He used to rap on College Dropout about how in middle school he was on a short bus. And, like, you don't put regular niggas on short buses. Not by accident.
Facts.
just throwing that out there. So it's just like, yeah, just carried on, and now then Kanye said something we didn't agree with, even though he always having these outbursts and shit. But that's a whole nother
But
conversation.
Kanye body Pusha T's album. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the reason I listened to Pusha T album in the first place. I was like, Pusha T's albums always sound the same. It's all about him rapping about selling drugs and being God and shit. But God of the coke game.
Pusha T and Kanye work better than Pusha T and Pharrell did.
That's true.
Or
I can
way
see-
better.
I don't know, cause like, you know, they had grinding, so I think it was like, you know what I'm saying. But after
Yeah,
that,
Grinder.
Mr. Me Too was cool.
yeah, I don't really know any other hits.
Mr. Me Too, you know what I'm saying?
Me. I do briefly.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, but think about working, yeah, kind of. But like, think about working with Kanye, just like he brings out that genius in you, you know what I'm saying? Simply because he just always pushes the limits in music. But not to go too long on Kanye and the Pusha T shit, but I also wanted to bring up what just happened was this Roseanne shit. You heard about the Roseanne?
Got
shit?
him!
Man, it's like that's.
Got him!
I love seeing white people fire other white people when they fuck up race shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get him, Mike, get him.
I'm just saying.
There's a difference between saying that and saying fight fire with fire.
Yeah, like it's like it's to the point where even white people are just like, no, we not trying to piss them off. Like, you just gotta go. You know? You
But
know?
a white person didn't fire Roseanne.
Right.
So
So
the black lady from ABC.
the black lady from ABC.
Yeah.
So ABC is the ABC.
What is this nigga doing here?
This nigga did just pop up.
I'm so. ABC is.
Boyfriend? I was like,
No, this is
I know this nigga from back home.
This is my homie Cam.
Oh, what's up, brother? My bad, I didn't mean to. I didn't know. I'm in his house, man.
This nigga from back
I
home.
don't know.
ABC is ran by a black woman.
This what
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's even better. That's
So she had time for the bullshit.
okay, man. I
She
did.
said
I
that
like it
statement
better when I
quick.
thought ABC was ran by a white woman. But hey, hey, black woman running, it's even better. So it just ain't wasting no time. Nah, man, Roseanne's an old white woman. It is what it is, and so is her fan base. Like, you know, when they premiere Roseanne again after so many years, like I don't know if they broke records, but they did really good numbers, you know. And it was typical because the Roseanne audience was already old white people anyway. They're just older white people, so there are people who pretty much think how she does.
No, now she got Trump supporters now.
Yeah. Oh man,
Trump supporters now.
Yeah.
See, the thing with Roseanne is that Roseanne has always been problematic on Twitter. That's what
really.
She has always tweeted that way.
Always
tweeted that way.
How many followers is fucking Roseanne?
I never paid attention to Roseanne.
Who the fuck is following Roseanne?
Roseanne has
old ass woman on
She's a Trump
Twitter.
supporter, so all the Trump supporters I voted I
know. I was looking for my phone. Let me check.
But no, she has like millions of followers. But she been problematic. So I was kind of interested to know like what was it about today's tweet that made her be like, okay, you're fired after all that Roseanne has said. Like after all that she has said, they still gave her a platform to do Roseanne, which I would have brought the show back for the sole purpose of the way she was on Twitter. But they still brought her back. They still broke records. They was pushing.
From what I hear, is blatant disrespect.
Yeah, but no, Roseanne has always been opinionated, but it's a difference.
Facts, no pun intended.
It's a difference when your opinions become disrespectful. Like you can say I support Trump, but when you say this,
I
looks like
specifically,
a Muslim and a Muslim and a monkey having a baby together.
Yeah, like that's just straight up racist. She said
that's blatantly racist. Anything else you can question, like is this racist? But that was that's racist.
Her show got pulled from the air. All the syndicated shows got pulled from the air, and she got dropped from her agency. All within a couple hours.
Like the way your life
why would make you fucking tweet that shit?
Because she been comfortable tweeting negative stuff like that for the longest. She comfortable. She been conditioned to do that.
She forget that she's racist. That she can't be
racist.
She can't. Yeah. That's just regular.
Because it was the norm for her. When your president is doing it, you feel like you can do it. When the president is doing it, you feel like you can do it.
That is like the president is like.
I mean, but
a leading example of the fact that like I can do what the fuck I want. Y'all not gonna fire me.
And
so like other racist white people were like, oh shit, well, we can do what the fuck we want to do.
Roseanne has her own platform. I mean, Roseanne can make her own platform if she wants, you know. So it's like at the end of the day, like it killed the Roseanne and her Roseanne empire, and that does cut a lot of money. Like she ain't gonna get no checks from them reruns, no checks from the new shows. She ain't gonna get no commercials.
And it was interesting to know that Wanda Sykes walked away before ABC dropped the show. Wanda Sykes tweeted that she would no longer she would not be coming back to Roseanne.
But she was on the show.
Yeah, she was like the consultant producer.
Oh,
she was the consultant producer of the show.
She's like, hey, we want to write about black people. Wanda, what do you think?
Like,
it was one of them situations.
Wanda's like, what do you know?
She said she is not returning.
What do you know about black people before you start doing that?
Okay, let's get into these topics. We got interesting topics this week. We're going to start off with our Trump tweet. On Memorial Day, which was yesterday, Trump tweeted his accomplishments on Twitter by saying, "Those who died for our great country will be very proud," and how well our country is doing today. What is your opinion regarding these tweets? I'm going to start with Mike this week.
There you go.
What is it again? Finish it again.
Okay, your president
a lot on my mind, bro. I do, nigga.
I be thinking and shit.
Leave them hoes alone.
Facts. That'd be most of the problem.
Can't go 50-50 with no. My bad.
Okay. Trump tweeted his accomplishments on Twitter. Basically, he put up a Happy Memorial Day tweet. But you know, Memorial Day is honoring those following soldiers. He's
following soldiers.
Yeah, following.
This nigga said following soldiers.
You know, we talk about word.
You know, it's a word every
It's falling though.
Because we were talking about followers all. We was talking about followers leading up to filming. So my man is like followers. Okay. Those who died for our great country would have been very, very happy and proud at how well our country is doing. So he's ego stroking himself.
Right. Very egotistical.
So it's like that's a funny ass way to like ego stroke yourself by like saying that people who don't have an opinion anymore would like you.
Yeah, that's deep.
It's like all these people that are dead and can't respond to this tweet,
they would love
what the
shit.
fuck I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
Well, you know I'm alive and well. You alive and well. So what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, my thoughts on what? Trump being a fuckboy?
What, like, that's it. Tweet, like, do you think that it was a good tweet? Or was it a bad tweet?
It was a bad tweet, but like, why would you tweet some shit like that?
I mean, it's true. You asked about a lot of Trump's tweets.
That's all of his tweets. 95% of his tweets is like,
why did he tweet that?
The tweet also said best economy in decades, lowest unemployment numbers for blacks, Hispanics, and women.
This was his tweet and saying, basically.
Rebuilding our military and so much more.
Man, he's
on Memorial Day when you're gonna be honoring those falling soldiers.
He's trying to remind people he's doing his job, but the truth is he's riding on the back of the Democrats.
Rebuilding the military. When was the military not built?
I mean, so it's that's
we've had the strongest military in the world for 20 years.
But we still have to rebuild.
I'm just saying, like,
Trump supported my fault. I forgot I'll be talking bad about your president.
I'm saying all those things that happened during Barack's presidency. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then and he's just taking credit from it, just riding that wave.
Because Barack Obama didn't get us out the Great Depression, out the second Great Depression. Barack Obama did.
Yes.
And Trump is just riding the wave.
Trump's riding that wave.
Please
tweeting away when he should be signing documents.
I wish we need a camera on Pierre so the world can see.
Like the real appearance.
Freaky Boy is a motherfucker.
Freaky Boy is Republican because he must be making some kind of money talking about I got $2,000 videos.
Y'all want this screen to go black? About me today.
I gotta keep my budget for my videos under 20,000. You know what I'm saying?
Leave our hands alone. So
you got none of that.
This is Trump. At this point, we probably almost a year in. I'm used to Trump and his ways at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a bad thing that I'm used to it. I mean, you know, but it don't phase me anymore. You know, we all know if you follow politics and you follow, you know, like the economy and stuff. We already know that Trump is riding the wave of what the Democrats have done. You know, so I'm not gonna.
What happened?
What's that?
What?
Negative tweet.
Somebody talk shit about Pierre.
No.
It's a negative tweet. It's a negative tweet.
No, it wasn't. I was listening to Lewis.
I'm talking about Trump is the negative tweet. But moving forward.
Bitch.
Disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein turns himself into the police Friday morning to face rape and sexual abuse charges for being, and then he was released on bail. Also, actor Morgan Freeman has been accused of sexual harassment by 8 women. What is your opinion on the topic? I'm going to start with Mark.
Man, Harvey Weinstein did it. You know, he did what he did.
This is hilarious because I know exactly where he's going.
And Morgan Freeman, you know, I feel like we don't have distinct evidence on Morgan Freeman to form a strong opinion of what he did or didn't. And it's like from the videos I saw, it seemed like everything was just taken out of context. And then I'm also reading stories about him doing ridiculous things behind the scenes. So it's like I'm on the fence about it because it's like a part of me is like, you know, wants to be sensitive to women, to these women who's going through this shit, you know. But at the same time, it's like I feel like some women, not gonna say all women, but some women are, you know, taking their power of like, you know, the power that when women say shit, we just believe it, you know, and they just run with it. And it's like, oh, you know, I'm trying to get me a quick bag. You know, so, you know, if I can bring this up, exposure, exactly. So it's like I'm on both sides of the fence with it. It's just like we have to have more evidence because, like, same thing when Bill Cosby, when we first started hearing about his allegations, the first thing I thought was like, oh, this is bullshit.
Bill Cosby said he did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't say it when I first heard about it.
Right. He said he did it. So at this point,
no, I'm saying when I found out when he said he did it, that's when I was like, oh shit. But Morgan Freeman came out. He's like, I didn't do any of these things. He said he's like he never like made a work environment inappropriate or did anything.
R. Kelly said he didn't do it, and y'all still want to mute him.
But R. Kelly's numbers are increasing though. While they trying to mute him, his numbers are increasing.
You gotta remember Pierre like shitting on people too.
Yeah,
so like that's his pissing idol.
He the pissing idol. Man, that's what I'm saying. It's a very tough situation because we all love Morgan Freeman. He's the voice of God. So it's like, how can you hate him?
But if he sexually harassed people, he needs to be in jail as the voice of God.
You don't need to go to jail for sexual harassment.
Yes, you do.
Yo, so who's gonna narrate shit from now on?
Exactly. Like
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson was excited. Samuel Jackson was these motherfuckers.
How about Michael?
They was just gonna get away.
How about Michael Devon LeBlanc?
There you go.
Facts.
Exactly.
I might have on the block, but you don't have the
You don't got no voice either.
You don't have it.
I don't have a voice, nigga, at all.
Well, no, you don't have the
You don't got the voice.
There was a
A
long
voice,
time.
D
Hold
voice.
on, nigga.
I need to be in there.
But he also doesn't sexually harass people that we know of yet.
That we know of. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe when he turns 60, maybe when he turns 60, all the white girls will be like, yeah, when I went to Michael's comedy
Oh,
show,
what is that, like 2
he had me
years
back.
away? I think he's past 60.
Okay, let's turn it over to Mike because we can't have an answer.
Is he
Mike,
not?
go ahead. With Harvey Weinstein,
I don't
Morgan Freeman, what's your
know.
opinion?
I don't understand.
Shit. Harvey Weinstein. Fuck him.
He got the prestigious women that saying he did.
He did.
But
He ain't got like he ain't got the production assistants. He got like the A-list, the actors.
But
saying
get
he
this
did.
though. But get this
That's
though.
the crazy thing.
Like, didn't these women agree to do these things with him?
No,
I mean,
no.
They did not.
Nope.
So you're trying to say he?
That's why it's sexual harassment.
For real?
I heard it was like,
Sexual assault.
I heard most of the cases was like, yo, if you want the lead role,
You do
That's how they go. That's the casting couch. I ain't about the casting couch.
I'm gonna have every lead role in Hollywood.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like if that was the case, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of like on both sides of the argument. It's like, look, if you wanted fame, because somebody introduced that to me earlier.
Be careful
this week.
what you
Honestly, I was
say,
like,
Mark.
No,
Be careful
no,
what you say.
Because basically what they're saying is that they did not consent. They did not consent to nothing with these men, and these men took advantage of them. It wasn't like we can say, we probably can kind of infer or whatever, be like, oh, it was a role. I did this for this role, basically. But what they're saying is that they're alleging that I didn't want any part of it, and that was that. My thing about it is that
I have to read more about it.
My thing about it is that if Drake come to you and be like, hey, little mama, let's go to the hotel room, you're going out to the hotel room. But then when Morgan Freeman said to go to the hotel room, hey, little mama, it's sexual harassment. Right. Why is it not, like, we need
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a man at the end of the day. So
Some people
if he hollered, if he shot his shot, I don't catch it.
Some people don't argue consent, but the rules have to apply across the board. You know what I'm saying? It has to apply. Now, I can be like, well, he approached me aggressively, but I turned it down. That was that. You know, he shot his shot. That was that. But y'all claiming, it's like what's good for the goose, good for the gander. Like, if you're going to let it ride here, let it ride there. My whole thing on it is that when Morgan Freeman, the girl who did the video was based on my son, like, she didn't have no argument. The point I want to make about this whole scenario is that when it comes down to rape,
Which video did you see?
it's on Opinionated page.
Okay.
You know, I'm just-
That's what they do.
no, we get views on that every day.
Damn.
Every day night.
Yeah, we get.
I've been getting all the alerts.
The thing that I want to focus on is rape in general.
Right.
And put my quiet down for this.
That's deep.
I don't care.
That's deep.
I want people, because I'm the type of person where I don't give a fuck. And I mean that by saying that if a person, if somebody comes and say so and so raped me, I'm not want to go and boycott them and mute them just because you said so.
Right.
Like with Bill Cosby, I didn't jump on the back of Bill Cosby
immediately.
I didn't jump on it immediately until he confessed. You know, until it was evidence.
Yeah,
proven
it was
against
like
him.
out there. It's like,
But I'm not going to just jump on the backs of somebody because they don't understand that that's something serious. So if you as an actor and somebody say, "Oh, you touched me," and let's boycott this person. It's like, what have you proven to be innocent? You never hear about the people that's been accused and proven innocent. The media don't follow that at that point. So it's like your reputation gone. So I'm gonna need some type of hardcore evidence or some type of evidence that points to say that you did this.
Right.
8 women grouping together on a celebrity that got millions of followers is not enough for me to say I'm finna cancel this man.
Right.
The thing about it, that's my whole like overall point. Like I'm not finna cancel these people. Now the thing about it is like they were saying, oh, you don't know Bill Cosby, y'all know Cliff Huxtable, y'all don't know Morgan Freeman. Well, I don't know these fucking victims. I don't know them either. So I don't know who's lying. So either I stay out of it, I keep my opinion, and I wait till evidence presents itself.
That's right. That's right. That's how I feel.
It's weird we live in a climate now where like a motherfucker can just decide to end your career.
Yeah,
Right.
easy.
Like everything you've ever worked for, somebody can just
So
wait.
you gotta be careful.
Allegations.
You gotta be careful with who you have sex with nowadays, because it come up 20
That's why you gotta
years
get-
from now.
You gotta get married.
You gotta get married. You just gotta get married to be safe in this street.
No, you got to get them killed.
You gotta get on video.
You gotta get on. You gotta get them signed. You gotta get them signed on waivers like the Chappelle show.
You gotta get on video.
Remember that
You
shit?
have to get them killed.
You gotta get.
Like that's what they used to do back in the day. Like before social media was a thing. Like when you did bad shit, niggas was getting you killed. Nobody ever heard of you because you didn't have time to go tell the police this. You was getting killed.
The co-hosts of Opinionated do not support or any views from people over here.
So seriously, that was like, in all honesty, bro. If we want solutions, we gotta get these bitches killed.
Marilyn did not accuse anybody of sexual harassment, but because she was messing around with like the president, John F. Kennedy.
What Marilyn Monroe in?
The mob.
Marilyn Monroe got murdered by
allegedly, but that's the story in Hollywood. That's going around. Of course, it was.
Can we talk about Marilyn Monroe tattoos, ladies? Like, why?
Wait, are you seeing that? Is that a thing?
You didn't know this?
I haven't seen it.
Nigga, it's mad.
You know Mariah Carey then took the
white chick. Okay.
Marilyn Monroe.
She was just a slut.
No.
She was an actor in her face.
No.
Don't say that. You want to make some being there. You feel like she was a slut? She was a slut. She was.
I only misogyny.
Her most famous pictures, her
legs to married men.
I'm laughing in misogyny.
I don't even know how Marilyn Monroe died. I don't really care about it.
Overdose at 30-something.
That sounds possible. That sounds like a typical white death.
But the mob basically took her out.
You know what I'm saying?
The mob took her out, allegedly.
The mob took her out, allegedly.
Speaking of sluts, y'all see, I guess slut of Barry. I can't say the word slut.
I'm just scared to see who
I'm
name.
trying to bring up. You don't watch Oprah?
You're like, Speaking of sluts, you see Michelle Obama's new dress?
Whoa, wait a minute.
That's some shit.
They put it on a white show.
I'm like, whoa.
White people. They did that right.
They had leggings to the white show. Michelle Obama had on leggings, and they was like, "This is not the first."
Like they're talking about, her arms, two arms.
Meanwhile, the first lady now.
Meanwhile, the first lady, a porn star and shit. Fuck all that.
So this is like
new Instagram model.
This is like venturing into like the gossip area. But you see how everybody on Twitter was tripping about how Amber Rose cheated on 21 Savage with 21 Savage's boy.
She did?
Yeah, she did.
I didn't know about this.
But everybody's on Twitter like, oh my god, I can't believe Amber Rose did that.
But it was a legend.
You can't believe the slut walk bitch this. Slut walk.
But I wish niggas understand what the slut walk is.
You named the slut walk. You did some slut walk.
No, it's named slut walk because niggas like you. It's literally named the slut walk because the niggas like you.
Man.
Niggas like you that go around shaming females.
For fucking boyfriends and homies?
You just got a call from a girl and it was his homie girl and you was ready to smash her. You are a slut. You need to be at the slut walk every motherfucking year. Exactly. Men are slutty as hell. Men are slutty as hell, but women allegedly do something and they're all types of sluts. And that's exactly what the slut walk is.
Good for the goose is good for the gander. What men do, women can do too.
The slut walk is literally dedicated to women who have been sexually assaulted or it's for women who people call sluts just because they want to wear this and wear that, and they've been raped.
That's cool.
They've been raped and they've been.
When you start something called the slut walk and then you go off and do some slut shit, I'm gonna call you a slut.
I'm gonna call you a slut. Real time, I mean, you know slut shit. Period. You're gonna be called a slut. I can't. So wait, hold on. I know we're digressing on this, but hold on. Amber Rose cheated on 21 Savage?
With 21
Allegedly.
Cause like even do y'all think
if we hear we only hear about this. I was just going to say we only hear about this because it's Amber Rose. 21 Savage probably fucks every girl that walks through the fucking door, and it's not a big. It's not a big fucking deal. It is not a big fucking deal.
Slut walk with this woman, bro.
And Warren Shelby said, "I'm a slut too."
He loves this woman,
his
bro.
best friend.
Allegedly,
the homies are off limits at all times.
That shit, like you cannot trust these women, bro. That shit is crazy.
I mean, why would you trust a slut woman?
Not Amber Rose, I guess. That's fucked up. But you know what? We don't know. But then again, you like since Amber Rose, you kind of like.
What's good for the Next topic. Kevin Federline won $60,000 in monthly child support from Britney Spears. He now gets $20,000 a month.
God damn.
Britney sources say he's barely getting by because he has to support 4 kids, additional kids, with his 2, that makes 6 kids, and his wife.
What is he
You
feeding
can't
these
support
kids?
What's your thoughts?
What is he feeding these kids?
Like, yo, we had Mastros the 4th time this week, and
I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't keep feeding all these kids all these steaks. Honestly, bro.
Should they increase but mind you, he has full custody of both kids.
So, all right. So, in this situation, I need to know the context.
I can take care of 6 kids and a wife.
He need whatever money he want because these women's out here getting $500,000 in child support.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
Get your money, Kevin. Get your money.
With they other kids outside of that.
Hold on. Does Kevin Federer want to have a new wife? Is that what he's saying? Okay.
He got 2 kids by Star Jackson, the girl from Moesha. Niecy from Moesha, the black chick. Moesha best friend. He got 2 kids by her.
Damn, for real?
He got 2 kids by her.
That's like the last chick I would have fucked on.
And then
I would have never thought.
And then he
counts his Vaughn.
And his wife is
Niecy was fine.
She make about a good $45,000 in California.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I'm on the fence about it because it's like I'm always on the fence with shit like this. Because one end I'm like, yo, get your money. Other end I was like, bro, that's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. But if it was
But it's like it was flip. It was like, get your money, girl. Get your money, bitch.
You deserve every dollar.
You raising them kids, bitch. Like, what the fuck are we
So
doing?
get your money,
Why
man.
is child support so much in the first place?
When it costs $4 a day to feed 5 kids.
$4 a day to feed. Wait, hold on. $4 a day.
That was literally like.
Is that the math?
It was like $1 feeds 4 kids.
$1?
No, it was literally like. It's
What household is this?
We eating rice beans?
I don't know it right now. I just know I read.
But child support isn't to go back and be and cut down on all your expensive. Child support literally is to keep up with the same type of lifestyle you had before. So if y'all was eating steak and lobster before y'all separated, child support is basically to have you still be eating steak and lobster.
Like, what is Kevin Federline doing? What is Kevin Federline doing for a job? I guess he never had a job.
He never had one. Like I said, child support supposed to keep you where you were, whatever life you had.
One man.
This the thing though.
Oh, I don't fuck with that.
Even though Kevin got full custody, I feel like $20,000 and I give y'all a month for her kids. I think it's good enough to support those 2 kids because Brittany has her kids. And Brittany take care of her kids. Now, it was different if Brittany was like, I'm not involved in my kids. Like, Brittany get her kids, they go across the world. Brittany is a millionaire. She's brought home like $45 million a year in Vegas alone in a residence.
He's making 200. I had to do the math real quick. He's making $240,000 a year.
Okay, I'm
not the math genius. I'm sorry.
$20,000 times 12.
You're right.
But basically, she's taking care of her kids.
I just had to type in.
She's taking care of her kids, so it's not like he's just the sole provider. She's taking care of her kids. She's buying them stuff. She's keeping up that lifestyle. They chilling with her, traveling the world. It's just that he gets $20,000 when they with him, whether they with him or not.
Every month.
Because, I mean, where do you want him? You want him to live in the projects and the motherfucking
he does have Britney Spears kids, right?
Yeah, that's Britney Spears children.
But $60K though?
Yeah.
I'm judging him. I'm judging him. Because
it's a month.
I'm judging him though because if you give me 20 racks a month for a year, I'll be a millionaire by the end of that year.
Right. I mean, he's just not smart with his money, apparently.
But you're also a single guy. You're also a single guy that don't have 2 of Britney Spears' children. When the kids come over and they talk about, Dad, where's my Mercedes Benz? You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck? You need to get a job.
And they gonna be like, what that 20 stacks that mama just sent?
You see this roof of your house? Exactly.
They don't get that smoke.
Mike, beat the hell out them kids now.
Get your money, brother.
Hey man, but if you get it, so far more positive.
A comment says Kevin using all her money on all his kids. That's not fair to Brittany. Give her kids back and let her take care of them.
Performing like every night in Vegas.
You wouldn't be saying that if it was
4 nights a week, bro.
That's fine. She about to get that in one show.
Oh, and security plays a factor. They need bodyguards and shit. See, he need way more than $20,000.
Yeah, Britney Spears making a lot.
They can't just TT.
What did he say?
What did he say? The thing about it is that Britney Spears still take care of her kids.
So does these niggas that first of all, my uncle pays child support and his kids stay with him. My uncle pays child support and his kids stay with him.
He's a good one.
And that happens to a lot of people.
He's a good one.
No,
you don't have.
These niggas out here paying child support, but they still want the daddy to show up to the motherfucking birthday party. Understand. They won't give him. He's been fighting, and he's getting married. They're fighting for the fucking kids. If these niggas out here, they pay child support, they still got to go to the motherfucking birthday parties. They still got to pay for birthday parties. Understand this. If you have me on child support, I don't want to see the motherfucking child. Okay?
God damn.
And that's how that's gonna work.
This whole conversation makes me
Britney Spears' net worth is $215 million.
So she can give him 60.
So she can give him $1 million a month if she wanted to. I don't want to
lame. First I was spending
fuck it. No,
$20,000 is chump change.
Everybody mad but Britney probably.
Yeah.
This nigga want give it to him.
I'm saying that he took one of his other kids.
Yeah.
This whole conversation makes me really grateful for condoms. Facts.
Even though they suck, but I use them for sure. You know,
Most of the time.
most of the time.
Allegedly.
No, nigga, don't do that. You gonna suck.
Anyway, we're going on to the next topic. Let's be real. We're going on to the next topic. Okay.
What we got?
The NFL revealed a new anthem policy. The NFL owners approved a new policy that allows players to protest during the national anthem by staying in the locker rooms, but forbids them from sitting or taking a knee if they are on the field. What is your opinion on the topic? I'm going to start off with Mark.
Honestly, bro, that second half was just introduced to me shortly, like not too long ago. When they first said you're gonna get fined for taking a knee, it's like, ah, damn, that's fucking whack. But now they're giving you an option to not come out for the national anthem. I feel like it's pretty fair. Because honestly, the NFL is a business. Like, to be, just think of it
on public taxpayers' property.
Okay.
On public taxpayers' property.
But at the same time, it's like people choose. I mean, if you're gonna watch the NFL, like you're gonna watch it, people watch it.
So if your job is telling you can't do something that you feel that you have the right to do, what you gonna do? You gonna go and protest? You gonna go and file a lawsuit? Hopefully you will.
You can still take a knee. You just don't get fined.
You can't
right. Nobody's telling you
can't do it. You can do it. Or you can just not come out.
You can actually murder somebody. Go outside right now and murder every single body. Every single body.
Hold up.
Everybody's a part of this.
And you go.
When you signed the NFL, you agreed to work by the NFL standards. All right, so I'm not saying I'm all for taking a knee. I'm just saying, like,
you said it's pretty fair, and it's not pretty fair.
I think it's fair. I feel like, look,
let me tell you why it's not fair.
You're on TV. You're on TV on my. Look, from the top. No, look, you're from the. You're in my business. This is my business. The NFL is my business. I was like, look, guys, look. I just want y'all.
You also have First Amendment rights.
Okay, I'm like, all right, that's cool. They have the First Amendment. They can be like, yo, I can say you can take a knee, but you're gonna get fined because you on my TV screen, you're on my network doing this shit.
It's not saying it's not your field.
It is. No, it's not. I mean, the people can take it. The people can take it back if they want to. The people can only take it back if they truly boycott. But they're not gonna boycott. They're gonna keep watching it, and they're gonna talk shit about it.
Let me tell you what's happening is. This is what's happening. It's the same stuff we talked about last week. Last week we talked about how the Supreme Court was silencing workers from filing lawsuits, class action lawsuits, but try to do it in private, do it in arbitration. This is the same thing. They say you can have a voice, but you can't have a voice in the public. We don't want the world to know your problems. We don't want the world to know what's going on. We don't want the world to know what's going on in this. You're not going to silence me. If something is going on in a company that I work for, I'm going to make it public because it's not right.
You can still do it. Not right. You just will get fined.
Okay. But it's still not right.
If you're willing to pay that fine, if you're willing to take that fine, that shows how real you are for the cause.
But no. See, the thing about it is that a lot of people
Well, I want to hear what Mike has to say.
Go ahead.
The Jets owner said that
He'll pay the fine.
that shit is lit.
That's real.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we gonna still take these knees on this
That's
screen.
an outlaw.
You know what I'm saying? It's like how I feel like it's fair. It's like you.
The thing about it is that I don't even be on the field, and let me tell you why. Because 79% of NFL players are people of color.
Right.
If people of color remove themselves from the NFL and protest, guess what? They're gonna have to start making rules and regulations because the NFL cannot function and cannot go on without black people. But we know how black people are. We know they gonna go in kumbaya and they gonna stand up and put their hand up their heart.
It's players that are vowing to sit out the season.
The players are.
It needs to be all 79. It needs to be the whole NFL and it needs to boycott.
No, honestly, bro, like you can't ask because like it's only like
I can.
No, hold on. You can't ask.
You can get it too.
Only 10%.
Wow.
Hold on,
Take it 5 minutes.
I know, right? Only 10%. I say of NFL players are at a financial level where they can sit out an entire season and not make any fucking.
But that's the problem with our community.
You can't ask 90% of people that they gotta stop feeding their families.
That's the problem with our community.
They gotta feed their families.
I understand where you're coming from.
So basically, slavery is a choice.
And a choice. Because you got better knowledge. You got better knowledge.
Because
and you got people supporting you.
I'm just
Back
saying.
then, we didn't have options. We didn't have options.
I can make it make sense.
We didn't have options back then. The option that we had was against us. Right now, they got money. They can pawn them cars. They can pawn them cars and feed their family for a season. They can pawn them houses and feed their family for a season if it's a bigger cause. The thing about it is that, hold on. What I have to say is basically, that's the problem with the black community now. We do not stand together. The thing about it is that our dollar is one of the most powerful dollars in the world. The thing about it is that we don't want to boycott anything because we feel like we need it. We feel like we need it. Let's say if every black person in the community removed their dollar,
football. I'm sorry.
if every black person in the community removed their dollar, then let's say you didn't go to work. Let's say you didn't buy anything. Guess what? All these businesses, all these businesses will crumble. All these businesses will also crumble, and then because they need you, they need you to go to work.
What's going on with H&M right now?
They're closing a lot of stores.
I bought some jeans the other day.
But that's because of online.
I bought some jeans.
I was tempted to go in the store, but I was like, oh, y'all boycotting H&M?
I thought it was over.
I stopped boycotting once the mama said I'm cool with it. Once the mama said I'm cool with it.
I did too.
I was like, bitch, are you going in?
I don't know. I'm good. But I was just saying, I need a jacket. I haven't been in there. Like I haven't been in H&M ever since. The thing about it is that we were.
The mama is from Europe. The mama is not from America. So the issue that we deal with over here, like it's not really a problem for them.
So are you doing H&M?
I do, he's H&M right here. I'm just saying, and no, because. Listen,
because we feel like we need
the issues that we
we weren't going to before.
No, this was
you know what? I'm going tomorrow. I know
you were the I don't need H&M. I just have to go to H&M because I was shopping there anyway. That was the whole thing. Now you know I still don't got Netflix.
That was your excuse.
Right.
That was your excuse.
No, what I'm saying is that
I went to H&M because I was shopping there anyway.
Yeah, I was just like in the neighborhood.
Same thing with that. I'm watching NFL because I've been watching this shit for years.
I watching AFL. What is that?
I already said that I wasn't boycotting H&M. I already said that. So me shopping that serves no purpose. I can see if I said I was
we get the
boycott.
choose what we boycott now. So for the purpose.
I'm breaking down me. I'm only responsible for myself. I'm only responsible for myself.
So what if I boycott?
I want to boycott.
So is it cool that I watch the NFL and boycott H&M then?
That's your prerogative.
So I can't.
You can do what you want to do.
So NFL players can take a knee on screen and pay the $10,000 fine, or they can stay in the locker room and not pay the fine.
But they not putting pressure to the rule. The rule needs to be changed.
The whole Pittsburgh Steelers
needs to be changed.
The whole Pittsburgh Steelers did not show up for the national anthem.
It's not a good rule. That's the thing.
I think the whole issue is that it was never it's a political issue because it was never issued to begin with before.
There you go.
It just came this year.
Okay.
So that's why I said you're like, whoa, why is this now a rule? Trump. It's political.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody's like got to think about it.
Yeah,
Because the NBA said they got to stand for the anthem. The NBA's been said that. And nobody agrees with the NBA. Nobody agrees with it. Like, okay.
The NBA's like that.
Right.
We get paid too much in the NBA. I got $200 million.
They like, can I sing it?
Coming out the eyes.
They are silent.
They like, can I sing it?
The thing is that your voice is being silenced. If you have a problem with
my voice is not being silenced.
Your voice is being silenced. There's no cameras on the
There's NFL players with literally millions of followers, bro. This doesn't have to slow them down.
Okay.
Every football player has a quarterback, a running back that has like millions of followers. You know what I'm saying? That's just one area. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That shows that we're making an impact.
You signed us on the football field, and you are now signed us in your workplace. Because like last week, you can't if you can't file a class action lawsuit against your company, you have to talk to them in arbitration, which means that if something is if you fighting a case, you can't publicize. You have to deal with it behind closed doors.
They're not fighting cases in NFL.
Okay. They're just bringing. No, you're missing a point. Is they going from
who want a nail anyway? It's probably like 6 niggas. We're trying to make it seem like NFL want a nail. It's about like 5 niggas. It's about 5 niggas that really actually want a nail.
But they're going from place to place. Now,
it's just like NFL is an American sport.
At your workplace, there's something going on in your workplace, and you feel like, oh, I've been discriminated against because I'm black.
I get a new job.
Just know that it won't be in the media, and it's gonna keep happening because it's the rule. The rule applies everywhere.
So a friend of mine brought this to the attention. Why don't we just build our own NFL?
Now y'all want to segregate.
Nah, I feel like it's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's going to be a horrible idea because what people fail to realize is even though everybody that plays in the NFL is black, everybody that pays in the NFL is white. Okay, so it's a difference. The motherfucker that's yes, we can say NFL players make $30 million a game, but there's a white man paying
the white dollar, and we got the black dollar.
Well, you gonna pay a nigga? Black people ain't paying nobody $30 million to play motherfucking football.
You know I'm going on Instagram making out.
Can you imagine asking
football?
Hold on. Can you imagine asking Oprah to pay a nigga $30 million to play football?
You know, fuck it.
Her black kids,
everybody know how you feel.
Her black kids gonna be like, hell the fuck no.
Black people are being.
We no longer have football. We're not playing football. We ain't watching it. We don't need football. Like no. I mean, even players. We ain't playing no more. There's no.
You never played football, so you don't really have more.
I play football.
You play football?
I play every sport. I swim. I'm swimming. We play water polo. I play wrestling.
He named everything but football.
I did everything but polo. Field polo.
Yes, because cheerleading is a sport.
I can't do what you're an athlete.
Exactly.
I'm an athlete. I can't do what you do. You're an athlete.
You throw a big man and touch her like this and she turned you.
You're amazed. Don't put your you.
You're going to sound scrammy on this show. You called me a teacher a couple of weeks ago. You just put up in the air and called her. I can't do that. I can't play everything. My niece played on the football team.
But you know that's like, alright, so NFL just has such a strong backbone in America, so it's hard to just
keep making.
It's not even just keep up. It's like I just feel like we can take the knees. It just shows you how much of a real nigga you are if you're gonna take the knee and pay that fine. And also shows how big your contract is. You
just say
Chad got fined every game for his excessive celebration. You know why? Because he didn't give a fuck. You know
and imagine if everybody else joined him, then they would have made it a thing.
It would have been a rule. They would have made it a thing.
But everybody, I don't want to pay that. They fined him, but I said, what if the whole NFL?
The whole NFL gets fined when they do excessive celebration.
But what if it was not more? It was everybody.
Oh, no, don't find no more. It's like they allow them to do something.
Yeah, now it's like, please.
Yeah, please.
Please.
They doing the all things.
Yeah. It became, because Odell Beckham be dancing and and everything else on the football field. But now they made it a thing because everybody else got on to it. The thing about it is that if everybody takes a knee, or if everybody take a knee on the field, then
Y'all get
I mean, the lack of presence also has an effect. Like if they come on the field, they're doing the national anthem, and there's nobody on the sideline. That still has the same effect. You know what I'm saying? It's just like now.
That's how it was before.
People was doing that anyway. People was doing that anyway, and now it's like, all right, we just prefer y'all not to do it on the field because it pisses a lot of people off. It pisses a lot of people off.
But I remember, like you said, I remember when people used to protest, they used to stay in the fucking locker room.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
so
look, just stay in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this is our network. You know what I'm saying? People are getting really upset.
And it's still entertainment. It's still TV. It's still all that shit and all that plays itself.
Ancestors in the '60s who
imagine the producers on the show. You have to think about all this.
It's like a bigger picture than just.
First of all, you can't have empty seats at motherfucking award shows. So what makes you think me as a producer, when the camera pans that way, that I want to see 50 people standing up while it's one motherfucker on the
change the rules.
Have his ass stay in the motherfucking locker room.
Change the rules, they gonna start back coming.
What you talking about? Well, they did with Will Smith. I do agree with that. You got me on that one.
Yeah. Will Smith. I been got you. I just want you to get the point.
Right? Somebody said, "Who the fuck is that?" That's not Pierre. That's Cam, ladies and gentlemen.
Cam is not here. You know, we got a special guest.
This is everyone.
You know what I'm saying? But
we don't let this topic go. You gotta talk to at the post show.
Nigga, ain't no goddamn post show.
Every time. We eat some chips and we go home.
God damn it. Now this is my favorite episode tonight. This is my favorite talk about tonight. White Minnesota student released without bail after being accused of beating up the teacher. First of all, he got accused of what? He got accused because he did.
How did he beat him? You said brutally. What is a brutally?
Oh, I didn't
brutally. What is a brutally? A black teacher.
Damn, we got 2 words this episode.
Brutally.
I don't even remember the first word.
How would you have handled an aggressive person trying to attack you in any setting? I'm gonna start off with Mike.
Somebody attacking me?
Yeah, like a phone.
You gotta catch this fade.
What's the fade? I don't know what fade is.
You don't know what the fade is?
What the fade is?
You know what the fade is.
Haircuts on me?
Oh, no, we not.
You gotta
catch these hands across your face.
It's only 2 ways you go. I'm gonna get violent.
If you're too big, bro,
you attack me, you attack somebody
like
else.
one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Either shoot them or beat them up. It's like one or the other. It's America.
It's a couple ways that I'll get violent.
Either I'm going to Kaiser Permanente, you going to Kaiser Permanente.
I don't know what that is.
It's a hospital.
I'm going to jail.
What?
It's a doctor's office.
Nobody call that shit
doctors.
Permanente.
The Kaiser. What the what?
It's a hospital.
I call it. I just sleep it off.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Sleep it off.
Niggas ain't got medical insurance. Oh, niggas. We gonna lay down. This nigga had a headache.
Have a heart attack.
This nigga had a headache for 2 weeks. Got a whole team on. Been sleeping off the headache for 2 weeks.
They won't bleed if I close them.
They won't bleed. I gotta sleep this off.
Listen. As a former teacher.
Mike said that's all you is a teacher.
Yeah, but you know, I got many jobs.
Mike said he's an artist, he's an actor.
You're a teacher.
You a teacher.
I'm just a creator of the show. You know, I'm just a couple.
He didn't make all this.
But that's teacher shit. Teachers do shit like that. Make shit. Class card. We got today, class.
We use these
use the mug.
Yeah, real talk. We have these hoes in front of us. We don't need to be like,
I did one down with some all the time.
we trying to not let them see this.
I'm not sure about
I'll be like, oops. I'm like, oops.
But no. Let me get back to the topic at hand because we're pressed for time. Anyway, as a person who works in a high school today, when I used to be a teacher at the last week of school, which the last week of school is next week, I used to always wear gym shoes.
Yeah.
And I told my students, I said, because y'all like to record War Star videos, and I need to be prepared. I used to tell them that. For real? Y'all like to record War Star videos, I need to be prepared. I used to tell them that.
For real, that's funny. That's hilarious. Like, my teacher said that.
I'm like, I need to be prepared. I will wear a student out. And I'll, Roseanne me. You ready for it? Roseanne, I'm opinionated. Do not down here. Anybody where I'm here. If you lay your hand on me I'm laying my hands back on you, and that's just the way the cookie crumble.
Thanks.
I
I'm
was
gonna do aggressive headline.
like,
bitch, what you think you doing, this motherfucker?
Let me be quiet because I got 2 more weeks of school left, so I got to be quiet. I want to be like,
you want to have a job.
I'll be a kid ass.
Send your kid to me with problems.
I got a certification. I got 2
Beat his ass on the NFL field. I don't give a fuck.
I have a teacher certification and 2 therapy licenses.
In a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Licensed
choke the kid out.
No, I got my black belt from the streets of Chicago.
That Chi-Town black belt.
You had to when you hear A check it out, that means prepare to fight. You gonna lose, but just get that one person. A check it out. It's like a group of like 30 niggas on the corner. Hey, you walking by yourself with your iPhone. They say, "Hey, check it out." Instantly run. Don't check it out.
Chicago, check it out. Letting me know. Chicago. I'm in Chicago. I'm a very curious guy. So you're like, hey, check it out. Like, oh, what you got over there?
You got the curiosity dad.
You gotta check it out.
You gotta with a do-rag on, say check it out. If you want to do-rag out in public, I'm scared of you.
This is a daytime though. It's like around 12 noon. This is around 12 noon sometimes. This is 12 noon on a Sunday. This is like you gotta check it out.
But yeah, anybody that's brutally attacking me are gonna get brutally stabbed up.
I'm illegal.
Like I said,
you got a knife? I gotta get a gun in this.
Like I said, I have no time to be checking for IDs while you are hitting me. I have no time to figure out if you're a child or a minor or not. You hit me,
you gonna get these hands.
You getting hit back.
Because kids become adults.
And that goes for cats.
Kids become adults.
I ain't beating up kids, but
kids become adults. When you don't get a gun, you gonna have to get somebody older.
That goes
I
gonna get that.
I know how kids become adults.
You can be in a wheelchair.
We, the co-producers of Opinionated, do not condone any violence against any minors.
At all.
Unless unprovoked, as a last resort. As a last resort.
I mean, I can't disagree with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't have no kid beating up on me.
World star. You see, I can't
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Getting embarrassed.
And the fucked up part about that is he was fighting back.
He was swinging back.
Hey, Captain was the same height as that kid.
But Captain was trying to. He was trying to fight back.
We don't condone violence unless you're Cat Williams getting your ass off.
Hey, man, you gotta do something. Especially if you're the same.
My cousin's 17 and he taller than every nigga in this room, and that nigga cannot hit me.
Listen,
cannot hit me because I'm gonna stab him.
I'm trying to tell y'all, kids become adults. My nephew is cussing out their niggas.
He a big nigga, too. Football ass nigga. I know my 17-year-old cousin.
I stay fighting kids. I stay fighting kids.
I'll clarify this time.
I stay with the co-producer. My nephews looking into somebody.
All minors.
We all went up over there.
That's the first one.
Okay, what age you are? The Jones didn't fuck around in Chicago.
I mean, some kids you don't need to fight. You just do like this.
No,
you just let it be like this, like the cartoons.
Okay, that's what that boy thought he could do to his girlfriend because he don't hit women, and he thought he could just.
Oh, I saw that get beat,
and she stabbed him up, beat him up. He's bleeding all on Facebook like, I don't hit women.
Hold on, I'm gonna throw this in there. I'm gonna throw this in there since we on this violence tip. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the violence. No, I'm playing. Like, so we on the violence tip. So, what do you do in a situation if a woman is
hit her back?
You up?
Hit her back.
Move. Get out the door, bro. Get out the door, bro.
I've been in that situation. I did the whole rap thing. You know what I'm saying?
You can stand your motherfucking ground, and your house ain't escaping nothing.
If she has a weapon, I'm gonna beat her.
Yeah, she got a weapon. We gotta fight.
I gotta let y'all know something.
Honestly, bro, she got a weapon. She might be good with that hoe because it ain't afraid.
Exactly what I'm saying.
She might be like,
call the cops.
I always can tell that women y'all never been attacked by women a lot.
I'm attacked by women.
Let me say what I got.
Because I've been attacked by women a lot. In Chicago, women think they can fight.
Oh, Tisha.
Let me say what I'm saying.
That nigga Cam said a name.
I know that.
I was like, don't do that.
Mike Kiki said, who cut your hair because he needs a new barber.
Oh. Wait.
No, he needs a new barber.
My fault.
Yeah, we can't
I retract those.
Wait,
I retract those.
Don't worry, I censored it out already.
Wait a minute. I flipped out TT because I thought he was saying.
Let me say something. Let me say
But
something.
who he said he
And they said Mark ain't got medical insurance.
No, bro.
You gotta get it. Phone insurance. You got phone insurance. You got car insurance. But you don't have
medical insurance like $300.
You got life insurance. You got life insurance.
My medical
Insurance, bro. My life
Mine's
insurance is
$216.
drinking more water.
Mine's
That's what it is.
$216.
Can I get a policy on you?
A policy?
HMO.
What you mean?
Nigga, I ain't thinking about no goddamn life insurance.
Okay, go home to die right now.
My cousin just passed away.
I ain't donating to your GoFundMe, nigga. If they say Michael,
I just think that's what
life insurance.
I'm not even thinking like that.
Phone insurance, right?
I got life insurance.
You got phone insurance, right?
Phone insurance like
You got phone insurance, right?
Phone insurance like $8.
You got life insurance?
you got a lock on your phone, don't you?
Like
You don't got no lock on your life.
You pay that shit.
I got life.
Your mama got a policy on you?
I got life.
Probably.
You gotta ask her.
She probably
You gotta
does.
ask her.
I'm an artist. I wake up every day and think about creating.
How about this? If you die tomorrow, I'm not putting your GoFundMe page on my.
Everybody get a life insurance policy.
I don't have life insurance.
Everybody get a life insurance policy.
We have GoFundMe now. Why do we have life insurance?
Because I'm giving you $5.
You can't even get $20 from a person right now.
I thought you had life insurance when you got like kids and shit.
No, you get it.
No, when you die, a nigga got the burial
Basically,
grown
the life insurance is like.
Don't bury me, bro. My motherfucking ass.
That's still cost.
Yeah, like, you gotta get the funeral.
You gotta fly home. Your ashes gotta fly home.
You gonna wake up and give it to me, nigga?
Niggas gotta credit your funeral now. You know what I'm saying?
Throw me in the ocean or some shit. I don't give a fuck.
What you gonna wake up and give me? Throw me in the ocean where my ancestors jumped from the boat because they robbed me.
Good joke, my nigga.
I fucks with it though. I fucks with it. I mean,
My cousin died without insurance. My mama went up there on a pulpit and she told the whole family, get life insurance. It only costs $1 because listen, yeah, it costs
It's so cheap.
Start off with $1.
costs $1 to start, yeah.
Yeah.
How much it
And the thing about it is that, like, how
You pay your gym membership, you can pay for life
It's the
insurance.
same price.
If you pay for Netflix, you can pay for life
Who
insurance.
pays for Netflix?
I do.
I do.
Y'all niggas are crazy.
I feel bad.
Until you have to
Sometimes it always make me feel bad for paying that.
Until you have a relative, listen. Until you have a relative that you truly love that passed away without life insurance policy, it shows.
Like, I
it's
get
your
it.
duty to come up with thousands, and funerals are expensive. They almost $10,000 for a cheap.
Ain't no supposed to be funeral, bro. Burn me, throw me in the
That's
That's
still cost.
$7,000. That is $7,000.
That's insane.
You in LA, you gotta get your body back to Houston,
Like,
nigga.
nigga, I died yesterday. I came back.
You have to bury somebody who's down without insurance. That is the worst experience. You can't even mourn right and try to ante up $1,000. It is the worst experience ever.
My cousin passed away 2 weeks ago, motorcycle accident. My aunt took out a life insurance policy. And thank God she did because
You have to.
If you ride
And
a
the people with life
motorcycle,
insurance,
you
that's probably why she did it low key though.
the people with life insurance policies live longer.
Motorcycles. I know.
8 out of 10 people, bro, in the fatality.
That's crazy.
You take your risk.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's not even you can be like on your best behavior.
You got insurance on your car, and it's way more than life insurance.
Yep. You know what?
$100 a month.
You know, I've been enlightened.
And if you get into a car accident, you still gonna have to pay a deductible. Yo, it's gonna go up.
Look, man.
You got
my
you
car
just
goes
died.
down, I'm gonna have to
They
live
just
with no
give you
car.
a month.
I'm dead. I ain't gotta worry about that shit. That's everybody else's problem.
I'm 27 and
I'm going wherever that you.
I'm
there you
27 and I'm
go.
on a whole estate and a whole wheel that's already planned out. I'm on the state and the wheel.
I gave my homies my SoundCloud password so they can be like, yo, they can get my song name released yet. You know what I'm
This
saying?
marks the release tracks.
Like, yo, yeah, I need
I
to
got
post
pension,
this album
pension money
immediately.
let me stop talking. You know they
They're gonna set you up.
Yeah, because
They gonna send me because there's a clause in my thing that say if I'm murdered, they have to be a full investigation for anything get paid out.
I feel that.
Check
It
all
could be a
boxes.
family.
Yeah, you gotta be paid out.
If I can get my streams
paid
up,
out.
yeah.
I have to have natural.
Put my streams up so I don't have to worry about life insurance. I just be rich. I
nigga.
need life insurance because I'm rich.
You gotta get you a policy.
I need to get rich.
Mark ain't got health insurance, so We know he got
life insurance is cheaper than health. I'm tired of beneficiary.
I got health insurance for 6 more months, nigga.
No, you said
I'm about to go do all that.
I said it right. I feel like I said it right.
Doctor,
no, hold up. It's beneficiary. I'm sorry. You got me fucking up. No, you said it wrong again. I'm sorry.
Can I beneficiary? Okay, I need your beneficiary.
Man, I gotta get my beneficiary.
Anyway, last topic of the night. If you have any topic or any question you want to ask us, please comment in the comment section.
We haven't. It's been an interesting episode.
We went to the comments several times.
What they reading us on? I'm getting read.
Someone says Team Lewis on this topic.
What topic?
I don't know.
Life insurance?
I have no idea.
All the topics. You know, I've been giving out professional opinions on. You know,
the key is we need to make a lot of
Pierre,
get you a policy.
Facts.
Mark, how do you feel about players taking knee? He answered that already.
I was like, I'm all for
the
it.
NFL is basically saying you can voice your opinion, but not in public. Throw the whole NFL away.
Grounds, you know what I'm saying?
I love Pierre's voice. Oh, this is Team Pierre today.
Okay, Pierre, get some love. All right, nigga. You want to get on camera or something?
No. That costs an extra.
It's a fee.
That's a little bit extra. Okay, what's the next topic?
The next topic is YouTube star Lil Tay.
I hate that woman.
Flossing money around on social media.
Making me feel bad about my
gang banging. She gang banging. 9 years old. What would you do if Lil Tay was your child? I'm starting off with Mike.
We at Opinionated do not condone violence. I would beat the dog shit out of my daughter if I found out she was doing.
But you gotta realize
she did make some bread.
Her kid, her mom has got her up to it.
Yeah,
I thought it was just the brother. I think the mom wasn't behind.
It's a family out there. They're escorting her kid, basically.
It sucks. Cause somebody pulled up on Lil Tay the other day. I see that shit. It was it was a real nigga. It was a real nigga like on the corner. He was like, "What's up with all that flossing now, Lil Tay?" Lil Tay was like,
"Waiting on the bus."
She's 9 years old, B.
How Good Morning America? Like, what is she doing on Good Morning America?
Bro, I'm low key hating.
I can't even get up on that for what I'm doing with the
I'm tired of seeing like you heard of Whoa Vicky?
Oh.
I'm tired of seeing Whoa Vicky.
You see your check by Snoop though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's somebody like, oh, little white girl.
Honestly, it's World Star. World Star is pumping all this
social media.
bullshit.
Period.
No, I feel like World Star started social media, the people, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some people have platforms and they just keep promoting it. You know what I'm saying? They just feed with it because it's like it's hot thing. It's like we have the choice to make shit not hot, and we just keep running with this shit.
And yeah, what people don't fail to realize is, even when you hating something so much, you making it money. Every time Lil Tay posts,
that's the only reason why I understand why we're having this conversation. That's why I don't like talking about the shit, because we give it a platform.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I would rather just not even talk about none of these motherfuckers. But since we talking about it, I would beat the little bitch ass.
Give it a little spanking.
But she is making millions of motherfucking dollars.
Spanking for Lil Tay.
She is making like millions of dollars.
But look about it that. What I'm noticing is that listen, nigga. She got like that headphone deal, that
YouTube, Instagram, all that shit.
I know she on YouTube.
Listen, my thing about this is that these, my nieces, listen, come on now, Pierre, rock with me.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Pierre, goddammit.
My nieces and nephews and some of his cousins and stuff like that, people that we know in Chicago, like my nieces and nephews act like that. They ain't made $1 million. And the thing about it is that, no, for real. And the thing about it is that it's always these non-POC, non-people of color that is able to imitate us and then become famous.
That's where I was going earlier with it. It's like I'm just getting tired of seeing all these people trying to appropriate black culture on a big level and not only that, make it look ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They make it look bad. It's like, yo, we don't just be.
And it's not even genuine. Like we doing this shit. We calling it out.
I used to be so broke. All this money. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just doing this because my mama told me to do it. Like I don't understand that shit, bro. It's her brother.
I think as a black community, we need to stop giving non-POCs credit for doing shit that we do on a daily basis.
I don't give them no credit.
Yeah, we got
But a lot of us do that.
We
A lot
like
of us
this
do.
shit up.
That's why, like you know how you be scrolling on Instagram and you see a video of a white dude dancing and he's killing it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, he's killing it. It's like
People just be in awe.
I saw that video. They was like, "We're letting him come to Wakanda." No, the fuck we not.
It's like,
Now I'm at the door.
You're not down for the Wakanda.
I'm at the door security.
Like, nigga, I can't even get in.
How you gonna hate from outside of Wakanda?
You decided who come and go. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm at the door. They not
Ain't
getting
no
it.
Black Panthers in this house. A bunch of black
I'm very
motherfuckers. Nah, but for real though, I feel you on that for sure.
That little girl is something else.
I'm just tired. I'm tired of all that social media bullshit.
Yeah.
Like not even just little taste. Just like I feel like we just keep promoting bullshit.
You know what ticked me off? What ticked me off when I
we should
seen?
promote.
I'm a little jealous. I seen, you know,
you said I'm a little jealous.
Quay took a picture with Janet Jackson.
Who is Quay?
TT. Quay.
Who?
Who the fuck is
He's
that?
an Instagram star that with like the.
Is it K Way? I thought it was.
Oh,
I know him.
The nigga that act like a female.
Yeah, he went to TSU.
Oh, he a bitch.
He went to TSU.
He is from
Yeah, I know.
He worked at Galleria for a while.
Huh?
He worked at Galleria.
Nigga say it loud. You said all this other shit out loud.
Yeah.
He airs out things that he don't like.
Yeah.
You know his y'all. He was It's like I'm very Mike now. I feel like I'm Mike now. Like these Instagram stars are, you know, they make Charlie great again.
Yeah, make talent great again. Stop with this bullshit.
Stop inviting just anybody, but they have that platform. That's another thing. That's the downside of it. They have the platform. They got
like Bad Bobby got famous for dissing her mom. You know what I'm saying? After the OT.
Oh yeah, Catch Me Outside.
Yeah, Catch Me Outside. And then
And now she nominated for a Billboard Award. Now
That's
she's
right.
going to set a Billboard
Let a
record.
black woman do that.
Now she breaking streaming records. Now she.
And then second of all, bro, I don't understand, bro. Even now we got the whole kid yodeling in Walmart. Sorry, I just
With
feel like
a deal with a
It's a
land.
it's a little girl on Twitter. She's freestyling and she's rapping really good, and everyone's trying to make her famous now.
Is she
She's
white?
a black little girl, and she's just going crazy.
Oh,
She's
wow.
freestyle, and they're like, make her famous like y'all did the yodeling
Right.
kid in
Should.
Walmart.
You should have been with them when they was doing
You should.
was it the Britney Spears? But they hit the violin and they hit the clarinet, and then the black girl was like the opera singer.
Make talent great again.
make talent great again.
Is that what your shirt be saying?
His hat.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was a little plug
Make
for
talent
you.
great- Make talent great again.
Well, that's the end of this show today. This is episode 11.
Oh, it's actually Make Talent Matter again. Sorry, folks.
Make what?
It's Make Talent Matter again.
Yeah,
I like Matter better. Yeah, because there's a lot of great talent out there already. Just not.
You kind of get it mixed up with the makeup. Make it great again.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm actually wearing the hat.
Someone said, did y'all talk about the album cover with Whitney bathroom?
Oh,
I wanted to, but I wanted to, but we was out. It was like we was dibbling. It was so much to talk about anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Kanye paid what? 80 grand?
83,000 for it, but he's talking about some F the youth of Chicago.
I mean, shit.
See?
He paid for it. Why can't he use it?
Yeah. First of all, he paid $85,000.
Exactly.
Like who? First of all,
My question. Y'all know how I'm struggling still.
My question is, who is holding on to these pictures?
Pat Houston old scam.
Why they got Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston's close to bathroom pictures when she was
Green Year's family.
When they died,
man.
they got released to like the Esquire and all them, like the
Getty and all
the
them.
paper,
And then what?
the magazine.
And somebody bought them back or
and
something?
he brought them from them, like
He-
the licensing from them.
But
People and stuff like that.
so they're out there.
Yeah, they out there
So why is it wrong he using it?
because
Especially he paid $85,000.
Because you don't prey on nobody else.
sensitive.
You don't use it
Yeah.
nobody else's downfall as like promotion or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know that was a moment in Whitney Houston. Like,
Do you understand the context of it?
what you mean?
I mean, do you know why he put it there?
We don't know why he put that, but he should have never put it there. That's
Cause they do coke, they can use their own motherfucking dance.
They could. They could, but it's like, you have to look at the subtext of it all. You know what I'm saying? You can look at, it's all about perspective. Like, you can look at it this way. Like, Whitney Houston was a great star, you know what I'm saying? And she also had her downfalls. And it's probably insinuating the same thing, because Kanye is going through the same thing.
If you was also anything Whitney Houston, you
Well, use Kanye West motherfucking house.
Kanye produced
Use
it.
his
motherfucking-
motherfucking autopsy photos or something. Use her
Well, he did want to use the doctor's mugshot.
He did.
Yeah.
And the doctor let him have it. And everybody thought he said, crazy. Blame your cousin. Don't blame me. You right, you know all this other stuff. He squashed it because the doctor got in that ass.
What the cousin do?
The cousin was responsible for taking care of the mama, but he didn't do it, so his mama passed away.
Wait, I thought it died during the surgery.
That was post-surgery.
She
wasn't like.
So what was this?
I was going to say bitch. No, I thought she died in surgery.
She wasn't positioned right. Like for post-surgery, she wasn't in position right. She wasn't been checked on every hour. It was like you got.
Was it for her
breast?
Yes.
So what he go to jail for?
He didn't go to jail.
Why? It was a mugshot of the doctor.
Probably tried to
it wasn't like a mugshot. It was like a headshot. Yeah. It was a headshot for all.
You know, niggas, anything.
I don't like that nigga. That's a mugshot.
He basically, Kanye West gonna use it, but the doctor had wrote him that statement and aired him, and then he didn't want to use it no more. But it's like when he used to hit to defend herself. I don't
know. I'm really confused as to why he did it. It's like
the album is fire though. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, the album is so fire that I just kind of overlooked it. Infrared.
Daytona.
No, Daytona's called Infrared.
And it's fire.
It is. Like, I jammed it because I was like, bro, I'm not a huge Pusha T fan, but Pusha T.
You know.
But it was exactly. It was produced by Kanye, so I was like, I'm gonna check this out, and then it ended up leading me to other Pusha T albums, and Pusha T is really good. And Pusha T has bodied Drake.
He bodied the fuck out of Drake. I want to hear your take.
I feel like this.
He bodied the fuck out of Drake.
He did, but it doesn't matter. Huh? Does it matter?
I mean,
to the point where he's so big, where he anybody was like,
but he's still,
but
it's like, what does Drake do after this? You know what I'm saying? He's like,
does he even respond? If I'm Drake, I don't respond. No.
No.
I don't have time.
No, bro, you got to respond. You started this.
He said that Pusha T posted Drake during the blackface. How do y'all feel about that?
I saw that, but is that Drake?
I thought that was like a.
I thought it was just a made up photo.
Yeah, that was Drake as a child.
He didn't look like a kid. Oh no, it did look like a kid.
That was Drake as a child.
Is that the Grassy Drake?
Yeah,
a child.
That's the Grassy Drake.
I mean, that nigga dressed up as Michael Jackson on the Grassy.
I just feel like, man, I don't know if you're gonna. I don't respond. If I'm Drake, I don't respond.
Man, he got to. Bro, he started this.
Bro,
Pusha started it. Boom, man. Drake was like, nah, nigga, the whole song. You know what I'm saying? And then now Pusha T came out with the whole song, and I was like, ooh.
Bro, Push said that Drake has a baby by a stripper that he's not taking care of.
The only way Drake could come back is if he show pictures of Drake show pictures of him with his kid. All right, I'm taking care of my kid, nigga.
Yeah.
I just don't think he responds. His album come out later this month. I just don't respond.
Nigga said your friend dying, your dad's soups don't fit, your mama ain't shit.
See, like you can't
no, Steve Harvey said
that's baiting right there. That's baiting. He Pusha needs this.
Nah, it's
Pusha needs
There's
this.
no way I would have been doing a diss while my album was out.
Yeah, right.
Not against Drake.
Not against Drake. And now you want to.
But it's like, but Drake had the audacity to put.
But he won.
But Drake put.
He won the battle. He's not going to win the war.
Yeah, he's not going to win the war.
I don't know about that, bro.
Millions.
I don't know about that.
Yes, he gonna push a million.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking.
He gonna platinum his first week.
I don't care about that.
It's about to be that Thursday. We don't do that. It's the mumble rap era. We don't care about beef.
Shit, I do.
The niggas, these niggas.
Let's fight.
I bet you still standing down.
Yeah, them niggas gotta fight at that. Like he probably push T white, push T
all this beef. Y'all are trying to kill each other like Tupac and Biggie. Fuck that beef. Kill each other, nigga.
Bro,
Just keep going.
that nigga.
Everybody beefing now, but be at the same award show.
Drake has to respond.
Take water shares.
Everybody beefing, but be at the same award show.
No.
It's like,
Who's supposed to kill these niggas you beefing with?
like he said, like nobody gonna call out Kendrick. Nobody
we don't bitch over. We don't bitch over the Compton.
Nobody want that. The niggas might really kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like not even Kendrick's niggas are like, oh hell no. Niggas are like going. Them niggas ain't allowed in there.
We don't even fuck with Kendrick, but we still about to kill this nigga.
Yeah,
Let's see from Compton.
Alright, so yeah, my bad. We just went on.
Yeah, so I got a show 6-2 and 6-4. So this Saturday and Monday, 2 stand-up shows.
Alright.
Come up with your boy.
I ain't got nothing going on.
New single, June 8th, at least for right now. That's the plan.
Don't push it back like Nicki. Come on.
Man, you know that's what
Like Cardi B.
But I plan on not pushing it back as of right now. No, I think
Nicki has 3 years to drop that
at
album.
this moment, I'm 100%.
She spoke prematurely.
It might change.
Cardi B did too.
Who knows?
Cardi B did
She ain't
too.
been in the industry that long.
So what?
Nicki Minaj had 3 years.
And Beyonce probably be pushing shit back. She just don't announce it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't announce it then. Don't announce it.
Nicki Minaj pushed her album back to what, the August?
But she for Drake. I feel like she did it because Drake coming out.
That makes sense.
Oh, I think Beyonce is dropping something soon because her tour, where her and her husband tour, starts in 2 weeks. So why would Nicki wanna?
I never thought of that.
So hot summer.
What you know?
Like, why would Nicki wanna drop an album? We got Drake, we got Beyonce, we got Jigga, we got Christina Aguilera coming out and
same time as Nicki Minaj.
Christina Aguilera's network's one.
She's on 15, but she goes down.
She got bread.
She ain't gonna sell no more than $100.
I saw that one. I gotta look at her.
She ain't gonna sell no more than $100. She was like 8 years at it with that new surgery. She was like 8 years at it with that new surgery. I don't know.
You know, white women.
phone vibrating.
What? What?
Speaking of slut.
And the opinionated show
that's 11 weeks, motherfucker.
Huh?
I said on that note, that's 11 weeks, motherfucker.
That's 11 weeks. Yeah, you know, we
How long did y'all stay at number 1?
Let's wrap this
I
up.
got shit else to say to y'all motherfuckers.
And all right, I am Mark Hayes of the Opinionated Show.
I'm Michael the Ball Block. Show 6264. Come through.
We are.
If you know you.
Oh my God, I gotta go. She's got my soul. Just gotta make it home to my lady. Just gotta make it home to my lady. Oh my God, I gotta go. She's got my soul. Just gotta make it home to my lady. And the devil keep on testing me, oh my. But the Lord just keep on blessing me, alright. I tell her no, I got control. Waiting at home is my lady, with the burgundy Mercedes. You know I'm trying to hit it daily. She say treat me like a lady.